So I made a post, and I'm actually going to read for you guys the post.
Read the post.
I said the amount of times that I've had to fake an orgasm in order to stop condom good times.
Well, it's not.
It's not really good. That's the whole point, yeah. And when women would ask me if I had arrived, I'd throw away the good times. I'd flush it down the toilet like a corrupt cop hiding evidence. And this is the last part. I said, good times. Protects you from STDs and fun. That was the gist of my post. Now, I had some angry people hit me up. Oh, Abba, you're shaming women who want protection. No, I recognize the necessity and the importance of using protection. It doesn't change the fact that I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the way that it feels. It really does ruin the experience for me in some cases. Not always, but sometimes. Especially when you get the wrong type of content. Yeah, yo, I feel nothing. It cuts off the circulation, you know? I'm just relating to you guys my experience in a humorous way. It shouldn't be that deep. But people got really upset. And one girl in particular.
Yep, one in particular.
All right. She wrote me and she said, come on, this is such little penor energy. Yeah. And I was like, what? Me just sharing to you what I experienced and the fact that I don't like it is such little. Wow. And so I replied to her, I'm like, all right, well, you got loose pum pum energy. And she's like, oh, what a Ethiopian thing to say.
Yo, she double shamed you. She double shamed you. That's the thing.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? It's like body positivity. But then when it comes to men, you'll shame them on their body size. Isn't that interesting?
It's interesting.
It's interesting. And you know what? And I say this as someone who would never think of shaming other people for their size. Like even when we did that, you know, Big Ed, No Neck Ed, whatever that was the nickname they had for him. I never made fun of him for whatever kind of dysmorphia he has in his body, because to me, it's just like, I would never think of doing that. To me, it's not appealing. But women be jumping in my GMs, and sometimes they be having these foul things to say. I'm like, who is you?
You have the liberty to say the shit that you say. But when you receive clapback, you cannot handle it. Oh my God, why are you so defensive? Yo, shut up. Don't come up in my DM talking.
Yeah, so, you know, it was just interesting to hear people, and I find the whole, you know, little penor energy, I was just like, why would you say that to people? Like, oh, yeah, you just seem like you got a fragile ego. You got little penor energy. Would I ever think of going to a girl like, you got loose pum pum energy? Of course not. If a girl's being fragile, I'm just like, you're fragile. But we love to shame men on the size of their phallus because we recognize that it go against their ideas of masculinity. So they're like, you know what? I know how to hurt him. I'm going to tell him he's got a small... Even though it's not true, what I find offensive is that you feel so comfortable saying that. But when I say the opposite to you, you're like, oh, you're such a bad person. I just did what you did. Do you not see that?
No, she didn't see that. She didn't see that. The comfort that they go sliding to say something like that is crazy. Yo. And after that, she doubles down.
Yeah. Oh, it's because you're Ethiopian.
That's such an Ethiopian. That has nothing to do with that. It was a response to exactly what you said.
Oh, wait.
She went...
I just realized.
What did you do?
She's Ethiopian too.
Doesn't matter.
So it really was an Ethiopian thing to do, since we both did it, and we're both Ethiopian.
Ooh.
Might have little penile energy, but I got big forehead energy too. Let's go.
That forehead big.
Yeah.
I gotta admit.
Let's go.
It's pretty big.
It's not that big.
It's not that big.
No. I think you got pretty similar size to me.
Yeah, it's just that the different
stereotype,
the proportion. I got probably a bigger head than you do.
You got a way bigger head.
I got a bigger head than you do.
Yeah, but I got more real estate where it matters. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If I want to move in a little suburban family up here, I can take in a couple.
Yeah, you could.
I can take in a couple.
You're close to the mountains.
Let's go. Affordable housing right here. Yeah, the projects.
When you sweat, there's a little river and stuff like that.
All of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, you were going off? Little tangent.
Oh, the tangent was great.
Yeah. Guys, be more mindful of like the kind of rhetoric you guys say. That's all it is.
That's pretty much it.
You know, like I'm not butthurt about the whole thing. It was just like the hypocrisy made me laugh. And I see it all the time. Little penor energy. You got little. Why would you shame people on the size of their phallus? Like, I go through so much trouble in my life to make sure that women don't feel self-conscious about like their smells down there, you know, their body size, because you know women really deal with a lot of problems when it comes to their self-image, and yet you feel so comfortable to use that kind of language and think it's perfectly acceptable. Just interesting to me. Let's be more consistent in our values. That's all I'm saying.
There's no problem in going in someone's DM. But if you act stupid, be ready to suffer the wrath. And it's going to be my right to do that.
Yeah.
You're going to go outside your way to go in my DM to...
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cannot... And I've seen that during the protests that were going on. Oh, racism is little energy. It's like, yo, you're shaming a whole bunch of things, but you want us to respect and everything and stuff when you're the one shaming other people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. There's a thing that's going on out there where guys, without the content of the girl, remove the condoms, right? And keep on going. That is disgusting. But that's not what we're talking about. And I know that's where they got triggered.
I don't care where they got triggered.
I know.
If I didn't say that, don't bring it up.
You didn't say that at all. You know what? And the reality is this. Yes. And as a woman, you cannot comprehend that because you don't have a dick to understand the condom. You know what I mean?
Just say protection.
The protection. You don't understand what there's some pros and there's some cons to that. It is, and it's a fact, because every time you watch a commercial about protection, that's what they tell you. They always tell, really, now, really thin, new sensation, ribbed. Why do you think that is? Because there's a lack in that. And that's a fact.
They're trying to spice it up.
It is, and it's a fact. And it's a reality. It is a reality. So now we can't speak reality. Is that what it is? We can't say outside of the story? Yeah. Is that what it is?
At no point during my discourse did I shame anyone who wants to use it or say, hey, don't. Because the necessity is still there, right? It's like wearing a seatbelt. I mean, I like it, but I still wear it because I understand it's important. All right? There's a whole bunch of stuff that I do that despite not wanting to do it.
You know what I hate about seatbelts? Sometimes, like, when you're sitting in the back and that thing locks because the person's on it, and then you're like, hey, stop pressing on the brake, and you have to undo your seatbelt.
And then fix it?
Yeah. It does that. That's how I'm going to raise my kids, right? If I talk to them about drugs, I'm not going to say drugs are bad and try to scare them into, no, I'm going to try to give them the reality. Listen, drugs can lead to that, to really bad stuff. But people take it for recreational stuff or just to be happy and stuff like that. You have to be conscious of what you're doing and what you're getting at, because it can easily fall into that other thing. I'm not going to tell them drug is just bad and it's just bad and it's just bad while I'm smoking cigars and going on shisha and drinking coffee. And I can't, it's hypocritical to think like that to me. You know what I mean? You have to give the real thing. It's like saying, you know what? It's for babies. It's really just you. No! It's used for fun as well. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to my kids and be like, no, it's just for babies and you should just do babies with that. That's not, people don't do that in real life. Okay? So that's pretty much it. So whenever you talk about something, yeah, like as protection, yes, there is STDs, pregnancies and stuff like that, but there's also downsides to that, and it's okay that you said that.
And I think it's also important to know we can both acknowledge the fact that there are pressures to not use those protections, and also acknowledge the fact that using them is also not always as fun, both for men and for a lot of women as well. I have a lot of women who like, take it off. I'm like, I'm not taking it off. I have to keep it on, right? So it's a reality, and I'm just joking about it, but people get so defensive, and I just, to me, it just strikes me as odd that you feel so comfortable to say something like such little, what, acknowledging reality?
It's such a...
What, acknowledging reality? How many times do women get up online and be like, this man didn't please me? My whole point is that you're entitled to be able to say like, yo, my bedroom life is not fulfilling. And that's okay, and I understand. But then if I intimate experiences where I've faked it the same way a lot of women have had to fake it, and people ask, why would you fake it? Because here's the thing. Your partner wants to please you. And when they're not able to, they feel bad. And so for me, in order to avoid that awkward interaction where they're like, I haven't done a good job and I feel so terrible, I'm just like, yeah, it happened. And we move on because it's not that important to me, but I know it affects the other person's pleasure. When they've gotten theirs, but they weren't able to help you get yours, they feel terrible. So that's why I faked it. It's just that. And I thought it was funny that I'm flushing things down like a corrupt cop hiding evidence. That's all it was. But people got so hurt because of whatever their past experience was or whatever kind of societal pressures they go through. And I'm like, it's not talking about that. Two things can be true at the same time. Both protection can be necessary and protection can be not fun to use.
And it's funny because right now you just explained your joke.
Yeah.
What happens when you explain a joke? It's exactly like when you dissect a frog. You understand the frog better, but it dies in the process. That was a funny joke until you explained it.
And just letting you ladies know, you're not the only ones who fake it. We fake it sometimes too.
Absolutely.
We fake it sometimes too.
It's something that I hear often. Men fake it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just want to end the experience. It is what it is.
Because you know why?
Why?
Like, if a girl doesn't, you know, whatever, you didn't please me. But if you don't, when you're with a girl, if you don't, when you're with a girl, the way she's gonna feel is just gonna be so much more devastating.
Guys also feel that way too a lot.
I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no.
It's both partners. I'm telling you.
I understand that, but the disproportion is the way they act. And the way they, it's okay, it's all right, it's all good. It's just a one time because you know how you feel in your body. Because man orgasm is to them so easy to attain compared to women orgasm. When we don't achieve it, it's like the whole world crumble. And I get that, I understand it. But yeah, man, fake it sometimes. Comment les gens se permettent de rentrer dans ton DM? C'est ça qui m'énerve. C'est pas tellement qu'est-ce qu'il dit. Dis ce que t'as à dire. Leave a comment. Toi, tu vas rentrer dans le DM. Never in your life would you accept someone coming in your DM and say the shit that you say to me. Never in your life. That's what gets to me. It's not so, say your shit, right, but you're gonna come up in the DM talking about, yo, who you think you are? Right. Never in your life you would call out that motherfucker quick if that person will come up in your DM talking about your energy, little energy. I've seen that during the protest. Ooh, them is little energy, and they don't even understand what the hell problematic with this shit. You know what I mean? Don't talk about loose, or don't talk about. You can't even talk about how sometimes there's body odor that is mess. You can't even say that. But you're gonna go into people's DM and talk about a whole energy.
Well, that's it for today's video. We want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about this topic? Let us know.